Imagine waking up one day, only to realize that everything you thought you knew about reality was an illusion, that your choices, your existence, even the very fabric of time itself, might be nothing more than an elaborate paradox. Some of these contradictions are so disturbing, so brain-twisting, that they force us to question the nature of existence itself. Tonight, we dive into 7 mind-bending paradoxes that will shatter your perception of reality. The paradox of free will. Are you truly in control of your actions, or is every decision you've ever made just a result of prior causes beyond your control? The idea of free will is fundamental to how we see ourselves, but when we look closer, things start to unravel. Imagine a scenario where you decide to raise your right hand. Did you really choose to do that? Or was it the result of neurons firing based on past experiences, genetics, and environmental influences? Neuroscientists have found that brain activity indicating a decision can be detected before a person even becomes aware of making it. If everything you do is dictated by physical laws, then is free will just an illusion? And if it is, then are we truly responsible for anything we do? The Fermi Paradox. The universe is vast, with billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars, many of which have planets in the habitable zone. Given these overwhelming numbers, it seems inevitable that intelligent life should exist elsewhere, and yet we see nothing. No signals, no contact, no evidence. This is the Fermi Paradox, named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who famously asked, "Where is everybody?" Some theories suggest alien civilizations may self-destruct before reaching the point of interstellar travel. Others propose that hyper-intelligent beings have chosen to remain hidden, observing us from the shadows, waiting. Or perhaps we are inside a simulation, where other civilizations have simply not been programmed in. The silence of the universe is deafening, and the answers may be more unsettling than we ever imagined. The Grandfather Paradox. If you could travel back in time and change the past, would you? Imagine going back to the early 1900s and preventing your grandfather from meeting your grandmother. If you did, you would never be born. But if you were never born, who went back in time to stop them from meeting? This paradox is at the heart of time travel debates, raising the question of whether the past is truly changeable or if time itself protects its own consistency. Some physicists suggest the universe may automatically correct such paradoxes, creating alternate timelines where both realities exist separately. Others believe that time travel to the past is simply impossible. If we could change the past, then why haven't we seen any evidence of it? Or have we, and we just don't remember? The Sorites Paradox. Imagine a single grain of sand. Clearly, it's not a heap. Add another grain. Still not a heap. Keep adding, one grain at a time. At what point does a collection of grains become a heap? The Sorites Paradox, also called the Paradox of the Heap, challenges our understanding of vague concepts. If removing one hair doesn't make you bald, then when exactly does someone become bald? The same logic applies to wealth, aging, and even identity. This paradox exposes how language and perception struggle to define gradual change. Could it be that many of the categories we believe in are just illusions? The Twin Paradox. Imagine 2 twins. One remains on Earth, while the other boards a spaceship traveling at near light speed. When the traveling twin returns, they will be younger than the twin who stayed on Earth. This isn't science fiction, it's a real consequence of Einstein's theory of relativity. Time itself slows down for objects moving close to the speed of light, meaning the traveling twin has experienced less time than their sibling. This phenomenon has been confirmed through experiments with atomic clocks. But what does it mean for our understanding of time? If time can stretch and contract depending on speed and gravity, then is there really such a thing as a universal now? And could this mean that time itself is just an illusion? The Bootstrap Paradox. Imagine you find a book filled with instructions on how to build a time machine. You follow the instructions, build the machine, and use it to travel back in time. Once there, you give the book to your past self. Your past self then follows the instructions and repeats the cycle. But where did the book originally come from? The Bootstrap Paradox questions the very nature of causality. If something exists without an origin, does that mean it was never truly created? This paradox appears in science fiction but has real implications in theoretical physics. It suggests that time may not be a linear path, but a loop, where cause and effect blur into one another. Could reality itself be an infinite loop, where existence sustains itself with no true beginning? The Paradox of Theseus. Imagine a ship. Over time, one plank is replaced, then another, until every single piece of the ship has been replaced. Now, here's the question. Is it still the same ship? If not, at what point did it become something different? Now, take it a step further. What if you took all the old planks and reassembled them into another ship? Which one is the real ship of Theseus? This paradox challenges our understanding of identity and continuity. If every cell in your body is replaced over time, are you still the same person you were 10 years ago? Or are you an entirely different being, only connected by memory? Each of these paradoxes reveals something deeply unsettling about the nature of our reality. Free will may be an illusion. Time may not function the way we think it does. Identity itself may be nothing more than a shifting concept. And, in the vast emptiness of the cosmos, the biggest question of all remains. Why are we even here? If these questions unsettle you, that's a good thing. It means you're thinking. And sometimes the most powerful realization is accepting that some things may never have an answer. So, which of these paradoxes disturbed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if your mind isn't completely broken yet, subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of reality.